Hey you guys, Common Saturday. We're doing it indoors today. It's gonna rain soon, so can't go outside. Today's video, I want to look at pushing and pulling, all right, and how it's really the opposite shoulder pulling back, which propels the striking shoulder forward. Okay, I'll show you what I mean in a second. Now there is one of the idioms in Wing Chun, and it's called press the head with the tail. Okay, so if one part of your body goes backwards or is pushed back for some reason by an opponent or something, you feel energy here, then the other side just goes forward. Right. So if I get pushed back here, some instincts, many people's instinct is to push back. Okay, but instead of doing that, if I get pushed back here, well, this hand just goes forward. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to allow myself to get pushed back while this one goes forward. Okay, that's an example of press the head with the tail. Okay, and so when you look at how it affects, how it applies to your strikes and things, you need to understand that it's the opposite shoulder moving back, or maybe moving forward, which will actually, it's the opposite shoulder of the striking hand, which actually makes a technique work. Okay, it could be an offensive movement as well. Okay, so if I'm, for example, if I throw like a lead hand, right, and then I want to do, I want to slip over here and load up my hook, for example, right, I will bring this shoulder forward, bring this forward. I said, and then see, and then in doing so, that will load this one. So here I get my head off, right? And then from here, okay, now this hand goes back, this shoulder pulls back, and this one goes forward. See, and that's the way it works, because it's this constant motion here, right? This pulling back and forward. That's what helps to generate power. And it also helps you defensively, because it helps move your head around. If I don't throw any hands, just come here, right here. I haven't done any offense yet, really, but the thing is that just the fact that I'm moving my shoulder, my head is moving. Okay. Okay. Now I'm rolling and things too. Okay. But But by always being aware of how the shoulders are turning and things, it helps you defensively and offensively. Okay. Now there are a couple of drills which I want to go over, which can help with that. All right. First drill is simply doing some kind of a punch combination, a strike combination, but with no hands. Okay. And the only way you can do it is by using your shoulders and your hips and your feet and everything to move around. Okay, so let's say I come here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now each time you're doing it, don't focus on the one going forward. Focus on the one going back. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, see, by putting this one back, this one goes forward. Okay, it's no different than when we do our Wing Chun straight punches. This one pulling back launches the one going forward. Equal power. Home, 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 home. The same idea, right? That pushing, pulling. Home, home. Okay, the same idea. All right. So that's one drill. Okay. So and the thing is that it can take on any form. All right. Maybe I'll do straight, hook. Okay. Or straight. Right, it'll be the same thing, because your body is always doing the same thing. Now, whether or not that is a punch, or whether or not that's just a movement, whatever, okay, it's your legs, your hips, your core, your shoulders, they're all doing the same thing. Okay, so that's the thing to remember. Okay, and so that's the one drill. Okay, and when you do it that way, you're gonna see that. Once you add the hands back in, it's going to be a lot better. Because if you don't have the hands, and you're only using your hips, you have no choice but to be balanced. Okay. okay, balanced, and you know you're using your hips correctly and your shoulders correctly. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, right? Okay, and then when you add the hands, it's gonna be that much better, right? Okay? Because it's very easy if you just throw hands like this, hands up and down here, right? And if you force yourself to do this, it's a good way to kind of police yourself and make sure that you're using your body correctly. All right? Another one. Wait a second here. You can't see my feet in this one. Can you see my feet? Not quite. Okay, hold on. 1 second. All right. Okay, you see my feet. Okay. All right. And this is from the third Wing Chun form. This is the Buji, and we use the elbows. The first section of the form involves a series of elbows. All right. And downward elbows, and there's different angles too. Okay. But the main thing here is the turning of the body. So what I'm doing here now, I'm gonna, as this hand shoulder pulls back, this hand comes out here, and then this shoulder pulls back, launching the elbow forward. See, so I'm here, see, here, so don't real speed, just make sure the body mechanics are correct. You can see how I'm pulling back on the shoulder, right? So from the side, from the front, I'm gonna be turned quite a bit like that, right? See, so I'm gonna here from the side, and okay, and then the other side, again, I'm pulling back on this. So you can see this hand here, right? The elbow, see? Okay. Okay. Now make sure you keep your hand tight here. Okay. You don't want to be disengaging. Okay. So here, this hand goes in the fist right away, and then there's a wrapping, and pulling it back. See? See? There you go. The pulling back of the hand, like this, okay? Like you're elbowing somebody behind you, actually. See? See? Elbow someone behind you and forward. See, like that. Okay? And that's the other drill, which can really help with that. That one works really well to understand this pushing and pulling, okay? So that's the concept, okay? Remember to, it's the opposite shoulder, opposite side pulling back, which will give power to the hand going out, okay? Or the strike going out, okay? So there you go. There's the video for today. Work on those two drills, okay? Once again, the combinations with only the shoulders and the body, and then we have those elbows, okay? That will really help you understand this concept, all right? And then when you put it into your other techniques, whatever it may be, it'll always help, okay? It'll help everything, and that doesn't apply only to strikes and things, but let's say you're doing a stand-up grappling, such as what you'll see in Bagua or Jiu-Jitsu and things like that, okay? Then you will see this kind of thing when you will pull with one side, you see, and again it's the same pushing and pulling concept. Okay, all right. So that's the video. Any questions, as always, let me know. I'm gonna have a link in the comment section for my book. Okay, if you haven't gotten it already, you can get it on Amazon. All right, and if you have any questions or anything, just send me a message, and I'll see you guys soon.